Welcome to part 2 of my teacher planner setup for this year. Welcome back to my planner desk. The last time in part 1, if you missed it, please go back and check it out. But just a quick recap. We did the year at a glance page. Also, this is an Archer and Olive TN journal that I'm using this year. And we set up August calendar monthly. And I actually, before I go and do anything else there, I kind of want to set up my name. No, I can do that later. But I actually want to set up this page here, this wonky page. Because this past year I read, and mostly over the summer, a book by John Gordon called The Positive Dog. And that is really the vibe I would like to bring to this school year. So I'm going to tear out these 2 sheets from the very old pet sticker book from the Happy Planner. I'll show you the front cover in case you find it somewhere and you're like, or you see it and you're like, I'm going to look to see if I can find this somewhere. And it has more than just dogs and cats, but I primarily got it for the dogs. I gave my sister all the cat pages because she has a cat. But that's the pet sticker book. And I still have a ton of dogs left over. And the book Positive Dog was based on a parable or a folk tale about a man who goes up to a wise man and says, I feel like I have 2 wolves inside of me. One is negative and one is positive, and I don't know which one's going to win. And the wise man says, well, it's the one that you choose to feed. So my goal this year is to be a bit more of a positive dog, especially because we have a lot of things going on at both of my buildings. But like, we have construction at one building, we have a lot of new staff at another building. So it's, speaking of positive dogs, they are having fun with reindeer games. So I thought it would be fun to do a page just as a reminder of some of the, goals for the year. I do plan on doing a goals page too. We're gonna have decorative dogs. Decorative dogs! Oh, it'll make me happy. I like this guy. He's very dapper. It also helps me use up stickers, which is always a good thing. But I just thought this page is always wonky. If you ever get a journal, any type of journals, this first page is just a wonky page. So it's a good way to change the wonky page up. How cute is that? And I'll trim anything that needs to be trimmed. It'll be A-okay. Let's do... I have this little Akita dog. I only have one. So I'll put this guy down here. And I'll add... Oh, my nose. Definitely very runny today. It has been very hot and humid, but it's going to rain today. So hopefully that means we will be able to, oh, you know what? No, let's do the other one. Get a little allergy relief. It kind of washes the allergens away. And I like the greyhounds. The greyhounds crack me up. But we need, let's do this guy. Oh no, he folded. Unfold. Let's do, we need one with the pointy ears on this side. I'm running out of room. Dots in here. And can we fit another greyhound on this side? Maybe if we tilt, yep, tilt them a little bit. And that leaves me with like 3 dogs left over. That's okay. We can make that work. I'm sure I can find a spot for them. All right. And then, what marker do I want? Give me one moment. All right. I actually found my teacher seasonal book, and they have letters in the back. So we're going to write, I was about to say type, feed the positive dog right here. So that's going to kind of be my mantra for the year. And again, this isn't like toxic positivity. This is just about, I guess, reframing. Which, don't we always need that? Oh my goodness. They were quiet while I had it paused and looking for things, and then it's like, she's recording. Let's go! Peas on that one. I'm trying to use up the stickers on the page that has been used up more. I always find I'm not good at that. Let's see. And I don't care if it's going on straight. We'll make it work. Feed the positive dog. Again, this doesn't mean that negative things won't happen, but it's all in how you deal with it. Feed the positive dog. How cute is that? Let's see if I've got over here in the dogs or the pet sticker book. I know there's paw prints and there's like dog houses and things like that. Oh my goodness. Sharpie dog. Well, let's do the food bowls because that's cute. I wonder if I can fit some things in between in some of those spaces. Some things are a little too close, but I bet you I can get. How cute is that? All of my tennis balls are used up, so I can't do that. But let's see what we can do here because we do have some openings. There you go. Let's do the orange on this side. Let's do the orange over here. So, oh, you know what? Now let's move you down here, you up here, and then we can fill in some things there. I've got doghouse, and then we can put maybe Another food bowl here. Another collar there. That's cute. Okay, what about paw prints? I had a few paw prints left over, not a ton. So this is purely decorative. It's just a positive vibes thing. And I wonder, do you, in your, I would say professional planner, because some of you may not be teachers, do you have a page that's just kind of like a positive page, a happy page? Positive. I did write it right. Okay. Things you double check. All right, let's move on. Oh, I got to trim his tail just a little bit. Just a little bit. Maybe. There we go. Now, this page is actually going to be my goal setting page, these two here. So I might actually use the rest of my dogs on this page. Let's write it first. So this is going to be my WIG page. If you don't know what WIG stands for, excuse me. WIG stands for Wildly Important Goal. So this is just going to be written on. And I have a couple ways I think of my WIG or WIGs. Sometimes I have multiple, but I try not to have too many. Usually there's one big all-encompassing one, and then from there I pick the lead measures to track for the rest of the year. So for example, last year my WIG, it got a little skewed, but my original WIG was to do more movement with the students. So this year is about providing more solo opportunities for the students. And I know some people would say, oh, that sounds scary. No, you know, I will say this. If you started in kindergarten, they are not really that perturbed by it. It doesn't seem to be a problem. We're going to do, I have got 3 dogs left. Yes. So we'll put 3 little doggies. They can be chilling on this page, and that uses up those stickers. Yay! So I will predominantly be writing on this page and coming up with my lead measures. So like I said, my goal for this year is to provide more solo opportunities for my students. I don't know exactly how I want to write that. I mean, it should be that way. Backstreet Boys. Anyway, but I want to sit and really carve it out. But that's enough decoration for this page. This will be very functional. Year at a glance, I will be filling out soon. And then we have the monthly spread. Now, I was thinking about this, and I think what I really want to have happen, first of all, let's erase some of these pencil lines from last time. Sorry if I'm shaking the camera. I don't know if my monthly will always look like this. It may not. So what I want to do over here on this side is, ooh, do I have labels? We should use labels if we have them. Grab that sticker book back out. I could also use productivity too. That would be a good one. Yeah, let me see. I believe in the Happy Planner Productivity, there's going to be some headers that I could use. Let's use, I think this will fit there. We'll find out real quick. It's going to be my priority list. I think we're going to start it down here. Yep, just a little bit comes off. That's fine. We can make that work. I'm still learning how to not take pages off the discs. That is a learning curve. Excuse me. Like I said, allergies. Those allergies. So there's that, and then I also want to have a section for looking ahead. And I know I'll put meetings and stuff in here. Maybe we put reminder down here. You can kind of use this bottom section for that. All right, and then I was going to use, I thought this would be cute. We have all of these pencils, or I guess you could say they were colored pencils. They're clear, and it would be fun to just make a little back to school border there. So I'm going to be quiet and get this part done. All right, I think that's pretty cute. And I like because I stamped, I can just put the stickers over it because they're clear stickers and you can see right through them. All right, moving on to the first week of school. Let's do this. So I have the Time to Date Wrong sticker pack, and that's what I'm going to use first. I don't know if I will always use stickers. I may end up writing half of the time. I'm looking to see how many different days of the week stickers I have. Looks like I have quite a few. It's just one of those, until you go through it, you don't actually know what you got. Definitely. Okay, so I think what we'll do, dun dun dun, I think we'll use the black and white ones for right now. So I get 6 weeks of those. So, and I don't need Saturday and Sunday. I just don't. This is going to be used for the week. So let's go up here. Let's start with the top ones. This book I got off of Amazon, and I would totally buy it again. Absolutely. Okay, so I'm actually going to go right up against the edge. Monday. I think I'm going to do Tuesday to the side, because really these are going to be for checklists and reminders. And if my schedule's the same, and if you've been here before, you will know I try not to put too many to-dos on my Fridays, because usually Friday is my busiest class load. So I don't mind having Friday be somewhat smaller. So there's that. So the first week of school is, we've got 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th. So there's that. And that gives me some room to put checklists. I don't think I need a ton of checklists for the first week, but let's see what we got. Again, I'm going to go back to the seasonal sticker book first, see what I have in there. Maybe there's not as many functionals. This one might be more decorative. And that's okay. We like seasonal decorative. That's always fun. These are a little too big stickers, but good to know. I might put them, I'm talking about these guys here. I might put them on my brain dump site, because that's what this site is going to be, is brain dumping. Let's check productivity. I could do the focus on. Okay, just looking for some checklists. I probably could have a whole book of checklists. I think it's going to be too big. Ooh, these might work. Let's see what we got. Oh, that'll work. That'll be good. To do. Tuesday. Let's keep the pink and go with very important. Let's see, Wednesday. We could do another very important. Although not much gets done on Wednesday. That's the first day, and usually we're just trying to get people to where they're supposed to be. Because that seems to be the hardest part. That's my K-3 building day. And that whole morning is just making sure kindergartners know where they're at. I rarely get to start my first class on time. Rarely. All right, I think I will go back to, we have today. Today might be too big. That'll be one thing, a learning curve with this too, is like, what size to-do lists actually fit where? Okay, let's do top 3 there. And Thursday I can do a little bit bigger checklist. Because I have the space. Then Friday we'll do like a label. I like that. Work like a boss. Because I still have space if I needed to put something there. So that is that part. That is that. Brain dump is what I want to put on this side. And we'll just use a pen for that. Because I find it's important. If I have like a blank space there where I can be like, okay, this didn't happen, this needs to be forwarded somewhere else, that's great. I kind of want to set up the rest of the weeks. Shall we, for August, just get it done? All right, I'll get quiet, put on some music for you. Let's hit it. right, that's gonna do it for the teacher planner setup part 2. Then we will just go into regular plan with me's after this. But now you've got an idea of how I'm looking at the school year ahead. I hope you join me as I keep using this planner throughout the year. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of my videos, hit that subscribe button. I'll catch you back at my planner desk next time.